Welcome to Bergen, Norway's historic gateway to the sea. Today we're exploring Bryggen, one of Norway's historic landmarks and a UNESCO heritage site. This colorful waterfront has stood for centuries, surviving fires, storms, and history itself. And today we're going deep into the narrow alleys, hidden corners, and the stories that shaped this city. We start off this journey walking alongside Lille Lungegorsvane, one of the most peaceful spots right in the middle of Bergen, on our way towards Bryggen. We can already feel the Christmas season here in Bergen, and even though we're in the city center, it feels calm here, with the water, the surrounding mountains, and the open space around the lake. Walking beside the lake, you'll find different pieces of modern art, like this metal sculpture. Bergen has a habit of mixing history and contemporary design, and installations like this add a bit of personality and creativity to the area. It's one of those details you might miss if you do not slow down and take a look around. A mix of nature, art, and city life, all in one place. In the middle of the lake, you can see a big Christmas tree. Every year, Bergen puts this tree in the middle of the water, and it's become a winter tradition. When it lights up in the evenings, it reflects beautifully across the surface of the lake. A really nice touch during the Christmas season. Just beside the lake is Bergen's Christmas market, also known as Yule Market. And during December, this whole area feels like a little Christmas wonderland. The wooden stalls are filled with warm lights, Christmas music, and the smell of fresh pastries drifting through the air. There's even a Ferris wheel and small rides that light up the night, adding to the festive atmosphere. It's one of the coziest places in Bergen this time of year, and runs from 21 November to 22 December. So there's plenty of time to browse, sip warm drinks, and soak up the Christmas spirit. The statue of Ludwig Holberg, a famous writer born in 1684 here in Bergen, became a well-known author, historian and playwright. Holberg's stories and comedies had a big influence on literature in Norway as well as Denmark, and the statue was erected to honor his work and legacy he left behind. Bergen became a major trading port in the 1300s when the Hanseatic League, a powerful network of German merchants, set up their trading office right here at Bryggen. For hundreds of years, this is where stockfish from northern Norway was traded for grain and goods from Europe. Bergen actually became one of the biggest ports in northern Europe during the Middle Ages. For hundreds of years, this harbor was busy day and night with ships unloading stockfish from northern Norway. The Hanseatic merchants controlled most of the trade, and the money from this harbor helped build the city we see today. Today the harbor looks very different, but it's still one of the most lively places in Bergen. You'll find restaurants, small shops, sightseeing boats, and locals just enjoying the view. It's a great mix of old and new, historic buildings on the one side and modern city life on the other. Bryggen is the face of Bergen, bright, crooked and beautiful. The row of wooden buildings you see here is more than just a postcard. This was once the beating heart of the trade in Northern Europe. But behind the facades lies a maze of wooden passages where daily lives unfolded centuries ago and still breathes today. The merchants lived and worked in these buildings, which were packed with offices, storerooms, and sleeping quarters. Bryggen has burned down many times, especially in the Great Fire of 1702, which destroyed almost the entire city, but every time it was rebuilt in the traditional medieval style. So even though these buildings are reconstructions, the layout, the craftsmanship, and the atmosphere are still authentic to how it once looked. Because of its cultural importance, Bryggen was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1979, ensuring its preservation for future generations. Now we're stepping into our favorite part of Bryggen, the narrow wooden alleyways. This is where you truly feel the age of the place. The planks are uneven, the buildings lean in different directions, and everything smells like pine and history. These corridors once echoed with the footsteps of merchants carrying goods, clerks writing in dimly lit rooms, and workers hauling stockfish up and down the harbour front. Today, the same paths lead to small artisan shops, craft studios, and cafes tucked between the wooden beams. Many of the artists here work with Norwegian wood, leather, glass, and traditional designs, a living continuation of Bryggen's craft culture.
We need more than hopes and wishes for us to make it through the night. Stormy weather, weary eyes, hope to make it through the night. Before this night is over, I will guide you home. All this time you thought we'd never pay the price. In the game of love you have to roll the dice. My heart got 7 years to life. 7 years to life. I've been told that time will heal all our wounds and our sorrows too. No more clouds, no more rain. I need sun to ease my pain. Before this night is over, I will guide you home. All this time you thought we'd never pay the price. In the game of love you
Right behind Bryggen's is St. Moritz Church, or else known as Mariakirken, one of the oldest buildings in Bergen, dating back to the 1100s, built in a Roman Sikh style, and the main church for the German Hanseatic merchants back in the day. A beautiful piece of medieval architecture still standing strong after nearly 1,000 years. If you want to dive deeper into Bryggen's past, the Hanseatic Museum is the best place to start. The exhibitions show you how the merchants lived with strict rules, long workdays, and a surprisingly tough lifestyle. It is one of Bergen's most important museums and a great way to understand the world behind the waterfront. Bryggen isn't just a row of buildings, it's a place where history lives in every beam, every crooked wall, and every corridor. From the Hanseatic traders to the bustling city of today. This waterfront has shaped Bergen for over 700 years. If you enjoyed this walkthrough, feel free to check out my other videos from around Norway. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.